So I'm having a discussion with myself. It's a little crazy, but I'm wondering, can you do you think you know if you met the right person? Do you think you can know if you met the right person within 2 months' time, within a week? Wait, what about after the first 3 dates? You went on 3 dates and you just think this person is for you. Do you think that's a honeymoon phase, or you think you have to wait at least 2 years just to make sure that that's the right person? Or do you think you have to live with that person first just to make sure that's the right person? I always think about this when I'm growing up. Said, listen, if they can do arranged marriage and most of those marriage works, why can't we just find someone and be satisfied with that person and just let it work? You know? Like, just take that woman and said, like how in the Bible it says, take a woman and call her your wife. And just whatever, she would thick or thin, you just sit by that woman, or the guy, the woman sit by the guy, and they just make it work. But guess what? We are greedy. We are a greedy race. We always want more. Think about a woman and think about if she's the right person. I want her to be financially stable. I want her to be good with money. And this is all about finance right now. I want her to be loving and caring, you know, a family person, people person. Because I'm a family and people person. I love money. That sounds like me, right? That sounds like exactly me. All right, let's take something else out of it and let's put in something. Well, she has to be financially stable. All right, not financially stable. She's not financially stable. Take the financial stable out of it. But she's good with money. She doesn't just go and spend it all over the place. I want her to be at least that. I want her to be able to cook. You have to be able to cook. Clean. I'm sound like I'm trying to make a perfect woman right now. All right, we're gonna stop there. So, good with money, family friendly, sociable, clean, and cook. 5 things, 5 easy things. Just trying to figure out when you met when you have met the right person. You know, it's hard to know. Okay, if you're talking to someone for a year passed, you guys had some good times, some bad times, you still are not sure where you are, you don't know which direction you're leading to, you don't know if this is the right person for you, you don't know if that you should move on, but by the end of the day, you're a guy like me. Don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. You're always just trying to stay in, try to see if it's gonna die out or not, and then it end up don't die out, and you're just in a relationship that you're still not sure about, but you don't want to hurt someone. What do? What are the steps you take? Like, I'm a bad person with breaking up. I don't know how to break up with someone. That's just me. But I just never really break up with someone. I just always be like, oh yeah, we stop calling each other, we let it die out. I never say like, you know what, it's time for you to go. Or I never said, hey, you know what, it's not working out. Or I never say, you know what, let's part ways. I never do that. I just try to like stop calling, let it die out. And that's the worst thing to do. I think that's the worst thing to do. But I just don't know how to break up with someone. Maybe you guys can give me advice on how to break up with someone. Just tell them, just rip the band-aid off, like, we're done. It's not working out. You know, I'm not happy. I just can't do that. I don't know. I think I'm just a wimp when it comes to that shit. But otherwise from that, I just don't know. Like, all right. Have you ever met someone and then you met someone for the first 2 weeks, first month, and all you do is just call that person, text that person. Every second you just there talking to this person like, hey, what's going on? How are you doing? You're there and you tell them your whole life story. And then in your head you're like, shit, is this a honeymoon phase? Is this the honeymoon phase you're in? Because you head over heels for this person. Every second of the day, you calling this person. You thinking about this person. Do you think that's a honeymoon phase? That could be true love, but how do you know? A lot of people just get married in a week. I know this couple got married in 1 week. They met each other, but they made for 50 years. And they're still together. Like, how did they do that? I keep on asking people, what's the secret? If someone have a relationship right now and the relationship has worked for more than 5 years, I would say more than 5 years tops, comment, let me know, like, what's the, like, what do you do? A lot of people say you should compromise. Compromising does help, but how much are you gonna compromise for 10 years, 20 years, 5 years? You're gonna compromise that much? That means you're altering yourself just for that person. You're not being you. You're not being your true self. You're compromising for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years? Nah, bruh. Nah. What I think is you gotta find that person that compliments you and you compliment that person. But there is gonna be stuff about that person that you're not gonna like, and that's true. I guess that's where compromising falls in place. But guess what? If that person is willing to grow with you, that's the key word, I think. Grow. You have to have someone that's willing to grow with you, and you're willing to grow with that person. Sometimes, you try everything just to make it work, and then it's still not working. You try literally everything just to make it work, but it's still not working. What are you gonna do then? You gonna be a guy like me that don't know how to break it off and just stay in the relationship? Or you going to get up and tell that person straight up, like, listen, this is not working. We need to go our separate ways. Or you do like what a lot of people say. Man, just find someone else and have a lady on the side. I wouldn't recommend that, to do that anyways, because that's really bad. But what about, whoa, just get an epiphany right here. Okay, so you're in a relationship. You're in a relationship, you meet this person. When you meet someone, you're in a relationship already and you met someone else. You didn't know you and that person was gonna be in a relationship. You hit it off. So you hit it off with this person. Now you're feeling this person like, damn, this girl is amazing. She's one of the best things that ever happened to me. But you're already in a relationship. Now you don't know if it's just because you're with someone new, that's why you're not feeling your relationship. Or you don't know if the new person that you met is the right person for you, because you're just thinking about it so much. It's just like, is it because it's a new territory? It could be, oh, you discover a new land, or you just got a new phone. Oh, you got a new phone. If the old phone was working great, but you got a new phone. Oh, I got the iPhone XR, whatever, or whatever the new iPhone is. You got the new iPhone. You have the iPhone X before, but you got the XR now. Now you're like, which one should I take? The XR is a little bit nicer. It's newer, but the X does everything I wanted before. Well, we still have a little issues, but if I can upgrade the software, I could be good probably. But XR comes with upgraded software. What do you do? Those are the questions I'm asking, like, do you think, all right, you meet this new girl. New girl is nice, no doubt. But the other girl, you've been with her for a little time. That girl is really nice too. What do you do? These are the stuff that I used to face when I'm in past relationships. I think most of the times that's why they didn't work out, because I'm always torn in between two space and don't know what to do, where to turn, how to solve this issue. What I would say is, if you're in a relationship, always try to be with one person. When you're with one person, then you can focus on that one person and give that person your all. When you can give that person your all, if it doesn't work out, you know, well, it doesn't work out. And don't be a wimp like me. Let's try to sit that person down and be like, listen, it's just not working. I do apologize. Maybe I'm gonna take that in I'm gonna put that in practice if it doesn't work in my relationship. If anyone that I meet, I'm just gonna do that if it's not working, you know. I'm just trying to figure out, like, if someone can tell me how you know you met the right person, that would really help. And if you have a relationship for 5 years or more, comment down and let me know, like how do you know that it was the right guy after so many years, or what was the quickest time you ever tell someone that, yo, I love you, or the quickest time you ever tell someone like, I want to marry you. That's what I want to know. Like, do you have a time span on that? I don't think there's a time span, but a lot of people always say 2-3 years you should know if you want that person or not. Sometimes you just don't know, man. You just having fun. You weren't thinking about that. Or you were, but you weren't really having it in the front of your head thinking. You have in your subconscious mind in the back just thinking about, yeah, you know, we'll know when it's the right time. But 2-3 years pass and you really don't know if that person is the right person. You just wasted 2-3 years. But is it waste? You were having fun anyways, right? Was she having fun? Or she wanted something else? Most of the times too as well, ask that person when you just get in a relationship, if they say, okay, we're gonna do a relationship, what are you looking for? Because if you're not looking for marriage right away, or you're not looking for marriage, let that person know. Because I met a lot of people and they said, hey, we're just dating for right now. Or some people would say, hey, I'm looking for marriage. Let me know whenever, if you ever met someone that said, hey, I'm looking for marriage, and what happened. Just comment and let me know.